To a new episode on the channel. We're kicking this off. We are Accrington Stanley going into the League 2 season here. This is our team: Lucas, Bereni, Ledesma, Mora, Caluzini, Vitales, Pavla, Lopez, Clucci, Wad, Anor, Harrison, Caton, Brown, Sinclair, Wright, Matthews, Sass, Heath, Butterfly, Ambiola, Popula, Madden, Grant, Smith, Tunstall, and Esley. I know I pronounced some of those names wrong. I do apologise though. Hopefully our team can do well today. It's going to be interesting to see how they will perform. But we'll just have to wait and see for that. We've actually got 2 box crashes, which is great to see. Half wingers here. So honestly, we have got a decent team going up. Obviously, in attack, we don't have another goal coach. We don't have a goal coach in that area, but hopefully by the end of the season we will have our goal coach, or at the very least at the start of the League 1 season we'll get our coach. Of course, we are doing counter-attack football. That is our sort of plan.
And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd with their season just about to get underway. It's Accrington Stanley and they take on Gillingham.
Well, you can't beat the opening day of the season. The players will be ready. You can hear that the fans are ready. They'll know it's going to be a difficult campaign, but I'm sure a positive start should give them some belief.
Honestly, our management roles are like just to actually win the, not win the league, to survive and not finish in the bottom part, which I do feel with this team should be very acceptable.
But when they go forward, the central strikers are going to be key.
That was a bit over the touch, but hopefully we can do better a little later. They are going to roof it up. I know we say roof it up, but obviously this isn't Sunderland with the best goalkeeper in the world. I know Joe Roofson isn't the best goalkeeper in the world, but he is really good. One of probably my favourite Sunderland player at the moment. Of course, Ballard and 09 in a memorable sense. Oh, definitely one of my more favourite players as well. But Roof's still one of the best players. Of course, we just beat Tottenham, which was obviously a great game to have. And what? A bit sloppy. A bit annoying.
Time to cross to Alex Scott for a moment. News of a penalty in another game. Oh, hold on, Alex. Could be a goal. Good save, and look where it's gone. Danger dealt with. Perfectly anticipated.
A bad pass there once again. Obviously, I tell you, my football so far has not been counter-attacked in so terms, but by the end of the season, counter-attack football will be in full swing. At least that is the main hope.
Getting closer.
It's only 25 minutes in and we haven't been able to do much.
And he fails to
A bit
Yeah,
adventurous, but fair enough.
He read the shot and had it covered.
They are sitting a bit too deep here. Lovely ball. This could lead to something.
Tried something, but maybe I was a bit too adventurous there.
Could be setting something now.
Ooh. Sadly, we do not score there.
Delivered into the box.
Ooh. Goalkeeper does maintain that. Goalkeeper proceeds to get the ball out. My defender just cannot contain it. It's a bit disturbing given the amount of improvement and the amount spent that has been,
wasn't a bad try. It's been hammered just wide.
Which has happened in this team, I should say.
Decent looking attack this. Put into the middle.
Yet again, but we do get the possession back. Bit of a wide pass.
Surely needs
oh, good ball. Oh, but just too close to the keeper once again. We are trying to get that ball in the box. It's not so far really working for us, but maybe a bit more time and a little bit more effort and we'll get there. Very surprising that they would stop the ball and that, but maybe it's not as surprising as some of the other times they've stopped the ball, but of course I'm still surprised that they would at that point in time. Then again, we'll just say it's the League 2 refs. Sloppy from the team, a bit sloppy from them, but then they are also sloppy once again.
Setting up the chance. Chance for the lead. Oh, chance. Oh,
how has he missed that?
It only needed to be a couple of centimetres the other way.
I want to watch this again. What on earth? That was the wrong player. Yeah, there's no one I can really put on. To be fair though, are those the two? Are they the right way around? Left, right, okay. Right, 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 left, 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 right. Okay. That is annoying that we have still conceded in such a manner.
The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Yeah, he's certainly a player with a lot of potential. It'll be a good move for him.
Well, I'm glad they got the ball. Like they actually touched the ball and with the side tackle, but of course we didn't really get anything from it.
This could get interesting.
What is that?
That's all wrong.
The Accrington Stanley fans seem to be booing, is what I'm hearing, which is never a good sign to have your fans booing.
Great instinct there to cut it out. There's been a goal in another game, and Alex can give us the details.
It's another goal for Bristol Rovers. They're ahead by 2 now, with 61 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex, as always. Well, look at the room they've got to attack now. Now, here's an invitation. And he's in there.
Oh, and it's saved. Annoying, annoying, annoying.
I still don't know how he's kept that out, but if they keep conceding chances like that, you feel it's only a matter of time.
Oh, but we have still scored. It's 1-0, Accrington Stanley. Ledesma in the 68th minute of the match.
Delivered into the box. That's not properly away yet. A heroic stop. 20 minutes left to play. Stalking the penalty area, waiting for the moment. Flag up here.
Offside, I guess. Very surprising with the long balls. For some reason my players do not want to seemingly move and try and get the ball, unfortunately.
Now this might be promising. A vital block.
We clear it, but not very well.
This is lovely football, moving defenders around.
Yeah, they're a great team to watch, aren't they?
What is...
Heroic tackle.
These strikers are not my favourite.
In one of the other games, Alex Scott has the news.
It's another
How are you
goal
not...
for Bristol Rovers. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 80 minutes played.
Fantastic, Alex. Thank you.
It's going to be a lucky win if we are able to get it here.
Well, that's not going to cut it. Time to get creative from here. Now he's in. It's not away yet. That's done little to clear the danger.
It was offside anyway, but...
Here comes the yellow card.
Well, he's going to have to be careful now, isn't he?
In fairness though, the game is certainly not over.
Bradley Dapp. Beautifully weighted ball.
And a goal for them is surely
That's a really
on
nice
the
ball.
cards, especially in the moment when they have got a ball in such a spot. We are just very lucky. They missed it. Oh wait, it is a corner. I thought they totally missed it. Saved, and it is going to be a 1-0 win for us. A bit annoying to only get a 1-0 win. Doesn't show the true quality in the team, but maybe, just maybe, that's only a warm-up game, so to say. But to only score 1-0 is never a good sign. Especially now that we're only 6. Even though our owners wanted a lot less than what is 6. Of course, Teddy would be happy with it, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. Bahraini as well. We have got a bit of money, 709,000 left over. Yes, we have had quite the clean out of this club. Obviously we would have to sack the bronze coach, but annoyingly there's just no actual... We might check later on in the year. Right now though, I don't even want to buy anyone, which is kind of ironic, but we do have some really good players, some standout players who could get to potentially the 80 ratings if we have consistent growth within the team and keep on winning games and just improving. I'm not going to read that message, hopefully it wasn't important. Oh, what's happened now? Leave of absence. Could you have not done that after the game though? We literally have no real backup, which is probably a bad thing. Oh my days. To lose that game is very disappointing. Oh my days. Have we actually lost the Carabao Cup already? How is he getting man of the match then? I never get why they do that. Our main goalkeeper already is 74 rating, which is surprising how he's conceding that many goals. Now a midfielder, so that is perfect. I'm going to check what would suit him a bit better. Okay. Half winger would definitely suit him. So if I can try and get that to be his role, that would be nice. And see. It can be awkward. But we can always try and see if that is an option. In fairness though, we could actually use him to be a cam. So I am going to upgrade him to do that spot. just to improve him a little bit more. I know that is going to stunt probably his growth a bit, but it's the price you pay. I'm not bothering. Fine, I'll bother with the message because actually feels somewhat obliged to do something. Obviously, I can't even respond to it, so a bit annoying. We'll same to that Cheltenham match. Well, after it, just after. Only a 1-1 win is a bit disappointing. I was hoping for a bit better from the team, given how much money we put in. We do get a win there, which I guess is something. But I still think it's a bit disappointing our performance so far. Maybe counter-attacking football isn't the best thing for this league. Not the most important players there, but I guess every player does have some importance. What I have really seen though about this team is we have no real backup striker. So I am going to try and see if there is anyone. I don't want them to be too much, like, all of these are way too good. To get him, it's just going to be, honestly, it's unrealistic. If we get to the championship and he's still there, I might, and this is a big might, try and go in for him. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to skip past the Cheltenham game, even though probably I won't make it there because there'll obviously be players who... Oh my days, what is this? Obviously, some of my players are going to want to have their role upgrades occur. What now? Yep, and I'm the type of manager who doesn't listen to that sort of stuff. In fairness, if we lose, yep. But we lose. I mean, we win. Get in. That probably just keeps me in the job. And we do win there. Welcome to the person who is now watching. I hope you will enjoy. We are Accrington Stanley, if you are wondering. And we do get a win there against Cheltenham Town as well. But as I said, I hope you do enjoy. We are quickly going to do a few. I'm just gonna there's no point in him leaving now if we're gonna have to wait. There is not really any point. We are still doing well, in my opinion. It's awkward to say about are we doing well, considering the team has been a bit weird at times. We are currently hitting the 18-minute mark, or more like 19th, but yeah. Only a 2-2 draw is a bit disappointing. Now against MK Dons, hopefully we can get something here, and we do. That is a 1-2 win. Obviously we do have player rule stuff, and I know I apologise for it. I believe this is one of the... Yeah. There is a big game coming up, of course, with this one being against a very worthy opponent, Cardiff City. Between League One and the Championship right about now, I'm pretty sure this season will be League One, but yeah. I honestly don't know whether they're... We do lose on pen, so fair enough that goalkeeper getting the man of the match. Obviously, it's when they get it and we win is when I'm annoyed. We do get a 1-0 win against Warsaw, so we will take that. Lucas is injured, which is a bit annoying going into Barnet. This could be something that... but no, I was going to say it was going to possibly hurt us, berate us, hinder us, whichever one you want. Any of the synonyms of each other. And not only though, against Newport County, only getting a 1-1 draw is very disappointing. After Shannon though, hopefully we can get a win against Swindon Town. And we do, a really big win, honestly. We will take that. I will honestly, truly take that. A decent month so far. Obviously, I would say that Newport was a annoying game so far. We do have some missed messages, so I will... 69 rated striker is really good, especially for the... Honestly, that could probably get away with the lower end of the championship, so fair enough. Oh, what now? And you can have some time to take off. Oh, my controller likes to be weird. You're not getting game time. Oh, what is that? Nah, I'm disappointed there. Against Crew Alexandria, though, this is an interesting game. The owners will want to get a bit further then. What on earth is going on here? Chesterfield up next. I'm very disappointed that we're already out of the FA Cup, and obviously Fleetwood have now taken over us because of that win, which is even more disappointing. Maybe in the championship, the way we play will have less of an effect on us, but we'll see. Obviously, we have got counter-attack football. Maybe that just doesn't work in this league as much so as the others. Obviously, we are doing decent. I just think it's not good enough, is what I'm trying to get at. 1-1. Oh, I thought when they said not terrible, it meant it wasn't going to be great, not bad. I'll happily take 800k for them. Honestly, I'm very happy to do that. Real quick, going to check if there's any more counter-attack coach. I'm pretty sure they've actually upgraded. So I didn't realise they can upgrade during the course of the season. Because that was definitely bronze, I will tell you. 100% bronze, that one. But unfortunately, I am going to sack you because I want a gold coach. And this guy's not gold. Well, he's gold just for the wrong area. This actually could be very annoying if I've just sacked them and it's not even for the right area. Great. That is honestly very annoying. I'm gonna real quick check. I'm going to buy them because this guy can easily go attack. And boom, we're sorted. Get in. Now we're gonna sim through the rest of the season, see how we can do. We do get a 1-3 win against Wigan Athletic, which once upon a time when Sunderland were in the championship, we were like the theatre club for them, which is ironic. But we do get a 2-0 win there. I don't know why he doesn't seem to be too happy. I couldn't quite see why. Against Crawley Town. Oh my days. This is what I mean. Sometimes we have those really off games where I just do think we need to do a bit better. Hopefully, though, we can improve. We are really clearing out this team, to be fair. I just don't know if it will really even help us. We have got talent in this team, I do think so. Even in the academy. I do think it's just maybe the league possibly that is hindering us. Obviously, we'll see if those go. What I mean by that is like the complaints and the messages. I highly doubt any of our players are even anywhere near international. I would actually be surprised. Currently, though, we should hopefully beat Oldham Athletic. Yeah, they're apparently 22 in the league, 22nd in the league, I should say. But you never know with these games. And 4-0 win. And that is everything we could possibly want, in fairness. Harrogate Town, this could go either way, in my opinion, but we do get the win. We will take that. A very good couple of games that we just seen there. And I know I go in and out and in and out. It's just because of the role updates. You always want to keep players happy and obviously improving to the best of their abilities. I do try and make sure it does occur. And we will sim to past June. Obviously, we will probably have some players going in the January, so we might need to reinforce, but we'll see. 0-0. That could be disappointing if we are out of the Virtue Trophy because of that, but we will see later on. That I'm disappointed. Oh no, this could be really bad. Losing our main goalkeeper was not exactly what I was hoping for, given that we don't really have a better goalkeeper. Our season could be over. Oh. Any chance he wouldn't go in? Honestly, they're both out for basically the exact same time, which is kind of annoying. We are gonna have to try and get someone in, which is very annoying because I wanted to focus on that goalkeeper. Maybe next season we just sell the one that we get. I'm trying to think which is the most sensible one. How about this guy? He's a bit older, so maybe it makes a bit more sense that he's not overall the greatest player. He would probably make it in the championship, possibly, or he does one crucial, to be fair. I'm gonna do a 2-year deal. He would probably survive he wouldn't be in the Premier League, but possibly the Championship. Gonna want a decent wage. And he does accept that. I was hoping that they wouldn't like say that's a joke, because it does annoy me when that happens. Then again, it should annoy anyone, but yeah, he's there. Of course, it's going to be annoying when our goalkeeper does come back, but I do think most of the season will be over by then, so that shouldn't be as much of an issue. We have turned that over quite quickly. I know it's not the most enjoyable thing selling one of your players, but well, having to replace one of your players, but yeah. Annoyingly though, I don't know what it is with our team. We keep on getting these, more or less, in my opinion, really bad results. I just do not like them one bit. We do need a win here. We do get it, so fair enough. I will give prompts to the team for that. They have actually had a decent month, in my opinion, still. Of course, that was just maybe an off-day. I do think we do have also some player role updates. And they are for, I presume, more crucial players, but I don't know how he would be improving through injury. I don't know if that's why it's shot up there, the time. But yeah. We have got some gap between the teams and stuff. But it's going to be awkward. We'll see how we can do. We do get a win, which does increase our gap. Or at least maintain it, which is good. Obviously, if we keep on getting wins, it's always going to be maintained. We get a 4-0 win against Notts County. Whoa. Unbelievable, honestly. Colchester United FC up next. 2-2. This is when I pause just to reanalyze the team. A bad game there. We do actually win in there, which is good, of course. I think I did say that, to be fair, but to recheck it. I don't know if this is going to be 1 match or 2 match or 3 match. No, why 3 match? 1 or 2 matches. But we will see. Some of these players I'm not really wanting to keep. I do want to keep him, but the buy option is massive on him. So I do think we will be losing him. Then again, he hasn't improved super much, I should probably say. But you still don't really want to lose them. Maybe next season we'll be able to get him back. I'm not 100% sure though. Hopefully we can get a win here. 0-0. That is a bit disappointing. My manager really went down there, so I do think we possibly did lose that. But let's have a look, see, shall we? No, we actually won it, which is really good. Despite, well, I say really good. Really good would be us actually winning, not on pens. But yeah. $570. You do take $570. I knocked off 30k. He's gonna. Mora does grow insanely fast, to be fair. I do think it slows a little bit towards the end, but still, he grows massively fast. Massively isn't a great word to use, but still. Can we get a win against MK Dons? Yes, we got 3-1. Get it. Can we get a win against Warsaw? Well, that's not the greatest thing. Doggy food. Of course. And it's only a 1-1. We'll take a draw away from our home patch, to be fair, but obviously it's never exactly the thing that you want to see. Newport County, we lost to them, I think, last time. We do get a win away, though. Don't know whether we lost or we just drew, but either or, we get the win away, which is probably the better result. We do get a 3-2 win against Cheltenham Town FC, which is great. I think it's because it's not even just tactics anymore. I think our team is to the rate and where it's a bit easier for us to win now, so we are just flying a bit more through. I'll say that we'll lose here. We'll get a draw, which is more or less. When you're at home, that's probably the same thing. This is a League One team, to be fair. We get the win, though. That is not good. The League One boss will not be happy there. And Grimsby Town up next. They have beat us before, and we get a 4-0 win away from our home patch. Honestly, we've been doing better than... Welcome to people now watching. Get in. Welcome to all of you. And we do get another win there. We're getting several wins here. This is unbelievable. I might play the last game of the season just so that's a bit of fun. And do we get the win here, though? No, we don't. 2-2. A bit annoying, but it's what it is. And we actually have a decent amount of games still here. Our last home game is... Well, our last game in general is against Barnet. So we'll see how we could do there. Cambridge United up next. It's a 1-0 loss. That is not very good at all. My manager rating is still lower than what I would expect. Because I think I'm doing most of the tasks. I know I missed the... Okay, why... Then I don't get when they say round of 16 stage, honestly, though. It's a bit weird to ask that when you are a literal League 2 club. But maybe they've been watching Macclesfield and thinking, well, Welcome back to the second person who is now watching, or welcome to the second person now who is watching if you're not the same person. I hope you still will enjoy though. And we will go back and have a couple more games, see how we can do, and pause. It feels like there has been a lot of games within this league, but it might just be me. We're against Barrow now. That is a bad draw, honestly, a bad draw. But hopefully we can get a win now. And that might progress us on. We do get a 3-1 win against Notts County. That is fantastic. Honestly, Moore has been a great sign. Finley wants wage demands. How are you asking for wage demand? Oh. How are you asking for wage demand? Okay, I'll solve this dispute. I will absolutely just solve this dispute. You're kind of valuable, which is annoying. I think that's why my manager rating's not as high, because obviously the players. That is probably it. And I just realised, I know I just paused it, but that player, one of the key players of the squad, like 70, almost 75 rated here, probably by the end of the season, 75 rated, which is mad. Sadly, we won't be able to keep him for next season, but at least he was great for us till then. A 1-1 draw against Chesterfield. We might actually be bottling the league here, honestly. This is not good. We need a good win against Bolton. Maybe that'll get us back in the swing of things. But we are away. And it's a 3-0 loss. What on earth? That is not what I was expecting from the team. That's a very bad loss for us there. A 3-0. What on earth has happened to this team? Two lots of 3-0 losses. I know they were both away games, but that is honestly dreadful. We do get a 1-0 win against Crew Alexandra. Against Gillingham, our first game of the season was against them. We did win against them, and we do win now away to an even better result. This was 2-0. Obviously, at the start of the season, it was only 1. Accrington Stanley versus Fleetwood. We lost a few, like 4-0 last time. But we do win 2-0 this time. A bit of a war of colours there. Both teams with the exact same colours. That is slightly annoying, because I did want to hopefully have it the other way around. Might get like an extra 4 million next season, and we might be able to buy a player that I was hoping for. Annoyingly, we probably won't be able to do that anymore. Given that I now know this, we may as well try and find some players for next season. And I'm going to actually look on the actual non-free agents list. I do believe we could do with a potential another centre back. Well, actually, no, we need a... To be fair, actually, no, we need a left back. Premier League. Is there any, like, loan? We can maybe try and go in for him. I just don't know how good these will be. Obviously, I did want to use them by the next season. In fairness, though, I know I said I wasn't going to buy him. But if he's still there... Of course, when I actually go to buy him now, Fuchs not there. Ironic. I guess snooze you lose, I guess is right. Honestly, that could be a really good player. I know it'll be generically for the end of this season, and then the League One and onwards, but this is a really good player. I could see him definitely being with us till the end. Obviously, it does depend on how long it takes us to get there, but still. Honestly, I'm thinking about giving him 12k. 39k, fair enough. Honestly, that didn't even make a dent for some reason. I know it's probably taken off. It's only counting the end of this season, but still. I'm trying to think. Is there any other centre backs potentially? I guess he is good. I just don't think it's really the best sort of player that we could get. And honestly, I don't think it's really the best option. I'm going to go to the Premier League once again, try and see if there's a left back potential. I don't actually know some of these players. Obviously, some players like I definitely will know, others I definitely do not know. Like, he could be decent. It's about how much will he cost. And then plus, I don't actually know how much they'd actually even charge for them. That is definitely the discretion I'm at here. I'm just going to really quick check something. I want to know a bit more about these players, see how much we could get them. Because I don't know exactly how much these guys would cost. Honestly, I'm going to see whether we could get... Could he be a potential player we get? Is my question. Welcome to 3 people now watching. I'm just trying to look for someone who could definitely take over our sort of left back position, because we can't actually use any of the money now. Well, we can use the money, but it's just going to more or less go to waste if we don't really use it right now. And I just don't know who we buy, which is a bit annoying, because I would have preferred it for next season. In fairness, he isn't bad. We could get him for a bit. The player is not willing to relocate, of course he isn't. I do think it's because we are also in the league we're in. That is definitely probably a reason why they're not coming. Obviously, if we were in League One, they might be a bit more willing. But obviously, we're not in there yet. I'm even just looking for any players that we can even just buy right now. Honestly, what I might do, because why not? I'm going to buy another scout, because at least that's going to be something that will improve the team eventually. I presume we can get another scout, higher scout. Which one? I guess he will work. I don't know whether we can get that other one as well. Sadly, we can knock out that one. He's just a bit out of the budget right now. But we have got him, which we will take. And I'm not really bothered on losing the amount of money we currently have. Academy-wise, I may as well start a project. Europe. I know this has like ended up being a very long video because of what I've just done here. But just in case, we may as well do something. And that is that done. Now we have not we're not going to lose as much money. We have spent it. I'm a bit annoyed with the board though, because why would you not just let me keep it? I know they're saying we can use it for other proprietaries, but still, it's more or less a joke saying that. 2-2 is very annoying there. We might actually squash the title, and that will not be fun, of course. We do not want to do that. 3-1 there against Crawley does help us a lot. And that's our last game is against Barnet, I'm pretty sure. We do have a role update though, so we will quickly do that. We are 7 points clear, which is decent. So I will take that. Obviously, this player is actually going to become a beast, honestly. We might reunite when we get into the Championship or even the Premier League. We might try and buy him. You never know. There was none of these. Nope. I don't. I really feel like I've got to do this. How would they know that I'll be a leading candidate? I don't like Leeds. I'm a Sunderland fan. If you're wondering, there was a cup final, FA Cup. We won. They were not happy because obviously we beat Leeds over it. We do get a win there, which is obviously great. And if anyone is wondering, it was the 1973 FA Cup. Yes, Leeds fans are so bitter because of that one moment. And I know I said I would play that game. Obviously, I kind of forgot. I do apologise for that. But I hope everyone has still enjoyed the season. I do believe we have won the season. Well, won in general. What do you call it? Just won the league, I should say. I try and squeeze every amount I can get out of a deal. Fine, I'll take 930 for it. Why not? Obviously, I will get this money for next season, so that will be a nice boost, because obviously the sale can't happen till then. Even he wants to be here on a permanent deal, but yeah, we won the league by a landslide, honestly. But I hope everyone has enjoyed, though. I hope to see you all in the next one. Please can like and subscribe. And that's really all I can say right now. But enjoy the rest of your morning, day or night, depending on where you are in this world. And I hope you will. And I hope to see you all in the next one. But have a great rest of your morning, day or night, depending on where you are in the world. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.